All right, what's up YouTube? James here with the Buscemi Family Channel. As you always know, I'm bringing you reviews on great products that we use. So we just got the Shark Cordless Pro. I'm gonna do an unboxing and a quick review, and I'm gonna let you know my thoughts on the product. Check it out. All right, guys, we were in desperate need of a new vacuum cleaner. We had gotten something off of Amazon. Like you would vacuum the house and within minutes, it would die after being on the charger all night. We really had two options, either getting the Shark Cordless Pro or a Dyson. The Dyson is like $500 or something like that. This one was like $300. I'll leave a link in the description below, so that if you want to get it, you can get it off of Amazon. We went with the cheaper one. We've had Dyson in the past, and nothing against Dyson. Dyson is fantastic, but this time we decided to try the Shark Cordless Pro. Saved a couple $100, and if it works, that's all that matters. So we're gonna bring this to you now. Check out the unboxing. Let's get right into it. So what comes in the box? First, a quick start guide. I hate when there's like a tremendously large book of instructions. This is one page, front and back, and if I'm being honest, the back is just nonsense, warnings and things like that. But one page instructions, super cool. Power cord. Regular power cord plugs right into the wall. This is the handle of the machine, and this is where you're gonna plug the power cord in. So let's take a look at the handle. First, if you wanna dump the contents out after vacuuming, there's a button right here. You simply push it down and it opens right up. The power button is right here. We'll get to that in a second. Here's the wand, pretty straightforward. The wand will go right into the handle, clicks right in. If you wanna get it out, on this side is a button. The head, the part of the machine that you're going to place on the floor. Let's see how this fits into the machine. Clicks in. On this side, again, there's a little button. Comes right out. Additional contents are, you have this wand, which would be for picking up small items, a brush that if you want to use it on furniture. So the way that this comes up, it goes all the way back. It locks into place. There's a little button right here. You press that button, you bring it up, and clicks into place. And now you could use on furniture if you'd like. If you don't want to use it, you simply push it back. What I like about this is with other vacuums, these are two separate pieces. They fabricated this machine in such a way that both pieces, two pieces, are actually in one. I like this design so far. This is what you call a dust brush. Twist. You could do it this way or this way. If I want to use one of these accompaniments with the full wand, I'm simply going to take the base off and I'm going to connect it like so. Places that are hard to reach, up in the ceiling, spider webs, etc. Same thing holds true for the dust brush, but likely you're not going to be using it with this wand. If you're using it with just a handheld, pretty straightforward, and then you're off to the races. Same thing with the anti-allergen dust brush. Click it in, and now you have a dust brush. All right, guys, there's one more component within this machine that I think it's important for you to know and understand. They do not have a wall mount here. So they give you the ability, if you want to store it, there's a button here. You push it, and it clicks into place. Okay, now it's less of a footprint. To undo it, you're simply gonna press that same button and it's gonna click into place. It's not just for storage, it also could be used to get under furniture. So if you need to have a little bit more flexibility, you could simply do something like this and get into a hard to reach place. It's a cool little mechanism, but I'm frankly not gonna know how it works or if it's useful to me. unless I actually use the product. One thing from reading the directions and kind of just playing around with it, one item I just figured out that I'm not in love with is when you want to empty the contents that you just vacuumed up. I had mentioned that you do this. However, when you have this attached, you cannot empty the contents. So I'm pressing down on this, and the reason why you can't do that is because the wand blocks it. So in order to empty the contents of this, you must remove the wand first. After removing the wand, then you can empty. The battery is located here. If you needed to take the battery off for some reason, in other words, maybe you want to change the battery, something's wrong with the battery and you get a new battery sent to you, very simple. There's a button right here. You press that and it comes right out. To put it back in, you will put the bottom in first and click it back in. What about changing the filter? On the handheld, you'll see there's a button right here. You're simply gonna push that button, pull down. Now you've taken the vacuum box out of the handheld. In the top here, you'll see a little orange tag of which you will pull, and then you could pull this out and you could see this is where the internal filter is. So if you got another one of these, you would put it back here to change a filter, put it back here. And then to get it back in the machine, the filter part is gonna go up, clicks right into place. The machine is fully charged and I'm gonna show you exactly how to use it now. The power button is right here. The second you hit the power button, it goes on. This button here, while the machine is on, will toggle through the eco mode, the power burst mode, and the clean sense IQ. So you turn it on, and you can see here, this is eco mode, power burst, and the clean sense IQ. So obviously the power burst mode is if you want to get a little extra power. The clean sense IQ mode will tell the machine to figure out on its own what it thinks the best way to clean is. And then lastly, the eco mode is if you want to save power. The one thing I will say is I've had other machines that when they lock into place, it will stand up on its own. This machine will not stand up on its own. So you cannot leave it that way. If you want to take it from this upright mode to cleaning mode, you simply put your foot, hit the power, and you go. Compared to other machines that I've had, this thing has some power. And this is not even the power mode. Listen to that, that's the power mode. The last thing I'll say is there is a display over here that will let you know what the power is at. You could see right now the battery is at 2 bars. As it loses power, those bars will start to go away, which tells you that it's time to charge the machine. The last piece of information, as I said, the machine will not stand up on its own. If you leave it to its own devices, it will fall. However, when you do want to store it and charge it, you will hit this button right here, and it allows the machine to come over. Now, the machine stands on its own. Now it's low, you can put it against a wall like this and plug it in.